My selected designer for the What Was Good Design 1944 to 1956 exhibition is Earl Tupper. Tupper was born July 28, 1907 in Berlin, New Hampshire, where his family ran a farm and greenhouses. After graduating high school in 1925, aged 17, Tupper worked in the family business until the age of 19. He was determined to make $1 million by the age of 30 and started his own landscaping company during the Great Depression. By the time he had reached age 30, Tupper had not achieved his dream of making $1 million, but instead had gone bankrupt. In 1937, Tupper began working at the DuPont plastics plant, where he only worked for a single year. By 1938, Tupper experimented with polyethylene slag, a waste product of the oil refining process. The slag was a hard, black, unworkable substance. It was able to produce a translucent, flexible, non-toxic plastic. Tupper's version of the plastic would become known as poly-T. Also during this time, Tupper started the Earl S. Tupper Company. By 1945, the Earl S. Tupper Company, led by Tupper himself, produced a range of airtight containers using poly-T plastic, which are now known worldwide as Tupperware. Tupperware became a booming success through its home parties, and in 1958, Tupper sold Tupperware to Rexall, a pharmaceutical company. Tupper retired in 1973 and moved to Costa Rica, where he died in 1983, aged 76. A major part of the success of Tupperware was the way it was sold. Tupperware generated most of its early revenue through its home parties, where a sales rep would explain individual products. Much like the design itself, this had rarely been done before and was quite successful. The work of Tupper displayed in the What Was Good Design exhibition was a range of early Tupperware containers, including a pitcher and creamer, drinking cups, tumblers, and a popsicle mold. Dieter Rams' principles of good design suggest that good design is innovative, useful, understandable, long-lasting, and environmentally friendly. Tupper's designs were innovative due to the fact that it was using new materials that were one of a kind. The items were useful because they were items that could be used every day. They were understandable because they were simple and only served a single purpose. The designs were long-lasting and environmentally friendly because it could be used again and again, and there was nothing else like them in that field. The approach Tupper had to his designs was to be different and change the way we see things. I hope that I could take a similar approach in the way I design myself, to help my work stand out and challenge the view of society just as Tupper has done. Tupper's simplicity is something I hope I can achieve in my own work. It sounds silly, but if a design can be simple but stand out and work in every way it was intended to, then it is a good design. In 2010, Tupperware generated $2.3 billion revenue. This is something every designer can aspire to. If you can design something and over 50 years later, that design is still being used and being sold for billions of dollars, then it is a good design.